Welcome back. We're joined by Lynette Baker of Consumer Credit Counseling Services of Rochester. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we thought it might be a good time to talk about the services you offer because Black Friday is a week from today, and it's a time when a lot of people are going to go out and spending money. And have you found that some of your clients get into a little trouble this time of year?
Yeah, definitely. People are so generous this time of year, so sometimes you can get carried away because, especially if you have kids or family members that you want to treat or, you know, just buy a lot of Christmas presents for, that kind of thing, you can get a little carried away. So we just want to advise people to take it easy, think, make a budget, you know, only spend the money that you have, really.
Well, but people have the credit cards, right?
Yeah. Oh,
so at what point do you know you've put too much money on those credit cards and maybe you won't be able to pay that bill coming in January and February?
Yeah, you should know what your monthly budget is and what you can afford. We usually recommend that people only charge as much as they can pay off within a month to 3 at the most. You don't want to be carrying that over. I mean, people sometimes charge so much that they're still paying for what they spent last year on Christmas right now.
Yeah.
And so they're accumulating interest, and now they're about ready to go out and start spending again. So you really got to be careful.
Do you have a take on layaway at all, those kinds of things?
Layaway can be good. You have to watch the fees that the stores are charging on layaway. Make sure sometimes if you buy something on layaway and then it goes on sale, make sure that you might be able to get that sale price too if it comes up later. But definitely watch the fees. Some have fees, some don't.
So you mentioned you make a budget at the beginning of your shopping season. Any other tips or things that people should be mindful of?
Yeah, just, you know, really the best thing to do is to spend the money that you have on hand and not use your credit cards at all. But obviously this time of year we're spending more in a month or two than we normally would. So certainly make your budget. Keep an eye on the credit card statements. You only get them once a month, but usually you can look at them online. Keep an eye on your bank account statements, and again, you can do that online too, so you can really keep up on it.
And before we go, the store cards, they're always trying to get you to open a store card to get a discount on items.
Yeah, it's not a good idea because every time you open any more credit, they put a ding on your credit report, and your credit score can go down if you're opening up too much credit at any one time. So you need to be careful of that too, because your credit score is very important to your future.
All right, well, Lynette Baker of Consumer Credit Counseling Services of Rochester, thank you so much for being here. And we're going to post this interview on our website, RochesterHomepage.net, as well as a link to this service. They do provide some help with budgeting, and if you get into some trouble, some help there too. So we'll have that online for you.